Welcome, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Ben's Den, our monthly podcast, where we bring in guests to talk about things that matter with people that matter in healthcare. So, very excited about today's guest, Mike Laign, who is the CEO of Redeemer Health System in Pennsylvania. Mike, welcome.
It's great to be with you.
I was just looking at this Rock Health report lately, where all the top health systems in the country have reported losses. The expenses more than net revenue. So, what's your posture on it?
I think the key is what is it going to take to get to basically back to a positive margin? So, I'll just make a couple of comments. One, the increase in the amount of government paid patients, I'm staying in the hospital now. It continues to rise for a couple of reasons. One, the aging of the population in our market, but the aging of the population across the country. So that moves them into Medicare. But I don't think most people understand they've been subsidizing Medicare to some extent and Medicaid significantly over the past 25 years. So the model is going to have to change.
Payers tend to subsidize what the hits they take on Medicare and Medicaid onto the commercial side of things. It was just mind-boggling for me, the burden that's pushed into a different segment,
I think we've got to move from a model that it's all about volume to basically moving to a model that basically is looking at how do we manage the health of an individual or a population. And then we need to transition from a fee-for-service model to basically one that pays us basically a fee-for-service, but also lets us participate in the upside around the premium is being provided to either insurers or ACOs. Let's not focus on admissions to the hospital or outpatient procedures. We've got to focus on how do we effectively manage the health of that individual with them and their primary care physicians and whoever's part of that care team.
How do you see data and technology playing a role in helping hospitals across the country basically not only combat the challenges, but also prepare for growth, prepare for the future?
And I think technology for us, I'll just use one example and then I'll go into data. One example, because of technology, we can do acute care in the home. Okay, we couldn't do that before because of the integration and the availability of technology to support somebody in a safe way in the home. We can admit people to the home. And I think that's going to continue to increase. On the data side, again, and it goes back to, from my perspective, if you've got good data that's timely and that your physicians, the primary care physicians especially, but all physicians, trust it, then you can get them, because they think like scientists, you can get them to basically say, you know what, I need to do this differently, or I need to do this better. I think the biggest risk actually for healthcare in this country is the hospitals or systems that don't see themselves as a cost.
Let's look into the future. We both are hoping that the future of medicine is value-based and person-centric and community-focused. What role do you see hospital and health systems playing in that ideal state of the healthcare that we all deserve? To rephrase, what does the hospital of the future look like for you?
I believe the hospital of the future is going to be focused on population health for the members or patients that are aligned with them.
Yeah, I believe the hospital of the future is one that has no walls or boundaries and is an intentional participant in community care.